Hello everyone guys, today we'll dive into the world of binary options and meet an effective strategy based on RSI indicator or relative strength index. If you want to learn how to analyze the market and make rational decisions, stay with us. I will show you how to use RSI indicator correctly so you find entry points and maximize your chances to succeed. Let's get started and make a step forward your financial well-being. The link to the broker where I trade is in the description and enjoy. And to start with, we move to TradingView. So I went to the TradingView platform and here you need to either sign up or sign in. If you're on this platform for the first time, likely you won't have the required currencies applied. And to add them, we click the plus button in the right upper corner. Here we should have Forex chosen, and what we need to do is to add currencies with XM as a quotation provider. So now let's add an indicator with the help of which we will be trading today. We open indicators panel and add RSI divergence indicator. But that's not it. Let's also change the type of the chart to linear. So we click in the upper left corner, candles, and change to line. With the help of the linear chart type, it will be much easier for us to figure out RSI indicator, to understand it. Now, let's get down to how we should trade. So, the RSI indicator. This is an indicator that shows us the relative strength index. With this indicator, we can see how the price was moving in a certain period of time. Our task is to pay attention to divergence. Divergence is the difference between what's happening on the chart and what is happening on indicator. For example, let's check on the chart there was a downward movement or downtrend. At the same time, on the RSI indicator, on the contrary, there was the upward movement. This is an example of bullish divergence, and in this case, we would open a deal to buy it. Now let's look at bearish divergence. As you can see, we had an upward movement here. At the same time, we see a downtrend on indicator. In this case, we would open a deal to sell. And when looking for bearish divergence, we consider upper levels. When looking for bullish divergence, we consider lower levels. So now let's move to trading. So I found the first case to enter. Let's see what's up here. Let's look at what's happening on the chart. On the chart, I see we have a downward movement and each minimum is lower than the previous one. At the same time, on the RSI indicator, I see that we have an upward movement. This is an example of bullish divergence, and in this case, I would open a deal to increase or to buy. So now we move to the broker and open a deal. So I chose the right currency pair and I open a deal for $100 for 1 minute up. While the deal is in process, I'd like to also tell you about choosing the currency pair. The thing is, on TradingView, there is no currencies with OTC mark. Therefore, when choosing a trading currency pair to open your deals, I recommend you using currencies with no OTC mark. Keep it in mind. And while this deal is in process, I'd like to invite you to join my Telegram channel. Following the link in the description. There, I'm sharing not only my trading strategies, but also actual signals that will help you to make rational decisions on the market. Join and let's make money together. So the deal is closed in a profit, excellent result. I would also like to draw your attention to the fact that while I was looking for divergence, it was not marked on indicator. The thing is that on indicator shows us the divergence with a delay. This is why it's also very important to look for divergence yourself. Let's move on. So I found another situation to enter. Here, there is a bullish divergence. Let's see what's up here. We see that on the chart, there was a downward movement. The minimums were lower than the previous ones. At the same time, on RSI indicator, I see that on the contrary, we had an upward movement. While the minimums were higher, we're getting higher than previous ones. And out of that, there is a bullish divergence, according to which we will open an upward position. So I switch to the broker and open the buy deal. Also, I would like to point your attention to the fact the price is near the support level. Well, it's quite possible that a rollback movement will also occur from this support level. This level can be noted as a confirmation factor. If we talk about confirmation factors, then let me tell you frankly, this is really important because confirmation factors give your deal more confidence to close on a profit. Well, we can attribute various levels or candlestick patterns as confirmation factors. So, a confident uptrend happened and I've got my profit. Good. And my balance is already $265. We go on. So, I found another case to enter. And let's check what I see on the chart and what I see on indicator. On the chart, I see the upward movement. Our maximums are higher than the previous ones, as we can see. In addition, on RSI indicator, on the contrary, we had a downward movement, and the maximums were getting lower than the previous ones. This is an example of bearish divergence, and here I will open a sell deal. So let's go to the broker and open a sell deal. Okay, let's also check confirmation factors. As for confirmation, I can know that there was a local resistance level. It is here, sorry, and there were sudden rollbacks from it. It means that there is likely some seller who will be pushing the price lower. And finally, let's talk about the procedure for opening a deal. Firstly, you should see a divergence on the RSI indicator. Secondly, you should see at least one confirmation factor. However, you should understand that the more confirmation factors you find, the bigger are your chances to close the deal in a profit. And after all of that, we safely open a trade using risk management. Awesome results! My deals closed in a profit, and here we can summarize results. As you can see, just in a few deals, I was able to increase my deposit, making it more than 3 times bigger, trading as a strategy. And each of you can copy this result if you were copying my actions right now. And as you could see, RSI indicator strategy can be effective for real if you use it properly. Don't forget that the key to success in trading is practice and discipline. And I sincerely hope this knowledge will make you more confident about your decisions and will help you to achieve the desired result. Thank you so much for staying with me today. Good trading luck and see you soon. Bye bye.